Top of the morning. What's going on, people? First and foremost, all praises to him above. You feel me? Rest in peace to my folks. Rest in peace to Sophie. And rest in peace to the people that y'all love. But yeah, back to business. Is anybody else having problem playing Madden? Like, it's like my service is so jacked up to play Madden, but it's perfect to play Fortnite. Like, it slips up every once in a while, but it ain't like how it is on Madden. Almost every game I'm getting desynced and all that other stuff. So if anybody else going through that, man, DM me, drop it in the comments. What did you do? Or did you just say forget it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they trying to get like if I gotta upgrade, I gotta make sure I ain't gotta update my PlayStation. That's what I might do. Or if I update it, I need to unupdate it. But y'all already know. Let's get down to business. Play as long as we can. You feel me? All right, y'all, man. Going on mute.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he returns this to the 22. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the 25, here's second down at 7. Jackson now. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Purdy from the gun on third down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Purdy on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. Jackson going to keep it. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you're at the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back, even with just one throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Purdy off the play fake. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Open man is Juwan Jennings. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Purdy. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Oh, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 4. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Get set, start.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Open man is Bourne. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. Jennings. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings, 34 yards. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to be 49er football. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side, a little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now a 2nd and 2. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recovered, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Starting the second half of the run by McCaffrey. And we'll get this out just shy of the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Purdy now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. He's still on his feet. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's another 49er first down.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. From the 5, 2nd and 4. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing here, Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle from 4 yards out. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard.
I can't quit. Hey, I can't, dog.
Right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a matter of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Dog, I can't get nothing right. I can't get nothing right. Service is working good.
Purdy. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That last drive when Christian ran up the middle, I swear it looked like you hit a burst of speed and stuff. I gotta watch that one.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
It's crazy.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. The ball comes out. And the ball ends up out.
All right, we done. We done with Jackson and running. Yo. Put the ball up in there. He keeps bumping me.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh my! What? Come on, man. He's showing off for the YouTube. The next person I play is going to like. I gotta make him quit.
Quarterback's throwing it to the other team. That's 3 interceptions now.
I gotta make him quit.
You really have no chance to win the football game.
And incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack them on this play. Short little passes.
Told you. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. Y'all going to say, hold on. Did it count? Y'all going to say technically you lost. But I'm still 18-11. I ain't lose nothing. I knew that was going to happen. That's crazy. Can I get one full game, Madden? Just one full game.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Quick, ready?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Well,
We changed it.
that's good for Baltimore.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 35, here's second and a couple. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Over the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 25, here's second and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work is separating the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
And 7.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They're going to go play action with Howard. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Here's Howard. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. From the gun, it's Howard. To the tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Now, Howard. This one just has the pylon. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 2nd and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is T.J. Watt getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Now Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Howard to throw here on 1st down. Then he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pistol formation with Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A huge play just before the half. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. In this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Johnson now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. He'll throw on 1st down with Howard. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 4 at 14-10. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now Howard on 1st down and unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Howard. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
3rd 10
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. A short one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Yo. Ready.
Jackson now. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9. Throwing is Howard.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Jackson looking to throw. Out to his right. Taking off. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked on by Patrick Weed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air, Howard will set up the screen to Gainwell. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A tough spot here. Third and long. Howard back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll throw for it with Howard. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. Looking free downfield, it's Thielen. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. We saw him throw it like that last year in Columbus. He's got his guys a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Warren. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. They'll come up now for second down.
Second and 3.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. To throw is Howard. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now, Howard. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
He'll run. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A gain of 1. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Here's Howard. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
You are